Hey everybody, how's it going? Hey Joyride, long time no see. Hey everybody. Hey Mercenary. Who else is here? Hey Glitchy. Glitchy might be out. Hey Anaya, good to see you guys again. Hey Tess. Hey Dave the Lake. Welcome everybody. It is warm outside. It is strangely warm where I am as well. Joyride says long time no see. Absolutely, long time no see. Hopefully you've been doing well. Hopefully everyone's had a great and relaxing maybe Wednesday. I'm a little late today, mostly because I was making dinner. And then I was eating it. I made a katsudon again today. I'm trying to perfect the katsudon recipe that we learned during the 1 year stream. I think I'm getting pretty good at it. The only thing I switched up with that recipe is now instead of deep frying, I'm just using the air fryer because it's so much easier and there's way less to clean up. Sorry, I had to turn on the light. And honestly, I've been liking it a lot. The ease makes me want to make it more often. That's the biggest thing. If I can make cooking easy, then I'm going to do it more often. It's cold for Joyride? How is it cold? I think it was like 70-ish degrees for me today. It was pretty cracked. The weather here is pretty bipolar. Had rice and steak for dinner. Ooh, that sounds pretty dang good, honestly. Yeah, I had rice and chicken. The chicken, I don't know what happened with the chicken I bought, but it was like super stringy. So next time I'm gonna, like, it wasn't good. It was like a little rubbery. I think the quality of the chicken was just bad. So next time I'm gonna grab chicken thighs instead. I think chicken breast is just way too prone to be, dried out by the time you get it. Get a chance to check out the opening scene to Batman Beyond. I posted a YouTube link to that on your Discord in the media section. Ooh, I have not yet. Pretty busy day for me today, but I can check it out. Oh, you sent it over the weekend. I completely missed this. I can probably check this out right now. I don't know if I can watch it on stream, but I'm gonna peep at it in the other tab here. It's 15 degrees. Cooking is the best when it's easy. Oh, absolutely. I think the air fryer makes it. I think it takes it to the next level in terms of like convenience. If you can make cooking easy and convenient, you'll end up saving a lot of money in the long run. Canada go burr. All the way up north where it's freezing. Blizzard world. Okay, bye. All right, sounds good. See you later, Anaya. It was good having you here. But yeah, today we are doing like a Dragon Ishin, like we usually do on Wednesdays. I did a lot. I cannot understand. I did a lot of grinding for gear off stream. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I won't die. Because I'm decked out to the max. I've got like such great stuff. I've been grinding nonstop and I cleared like all the battle dungeons and whatnot, and I think we're good. I think we're in a good spot, and I don't think I should die. I should be way over geared for where I am in the game, pretty much. That's where we're at. I have a lot of things to make cooking easier. I use them a few times and go back to cooking normally. Oddly enough, it feels like it's too much effort to set the convenience items. I can see where you're coming from. I think the biggest thing is the apartment I live in does not have a lot of counter space. And the biggest problem with the things that make it really easy to cook is that they take up a good chunk of counter space. Because I've got a toaster oven that's pretty big. I've got an air fryer. My rice cooker takes up a decent amount of space. I got my induction stove. Like, all that stuff takes up space. And the most annoying part is like putting things away and bringing them back to the counter because there's no way to store them on the counter. I want to have enough storage space where I can just keep all my convenience stuff out on the counter. Like I have a blender that I can never leave out on the counter because it's just so freaking big. If I leave my blender out, I can't even cook because there's no room to do anything. It's pretty wild. So guys, I did some mining off cam. Yeah. I was grinding a ton. You know, like the whole week where like, I mean, last week I did only 2 streams, right? I spent a lot of that time grinding Yakuza because like grinding equipment is so boring. Like, that's not fun to stream either. So hopefully we can just tackle some story content today and be gone with it, you know? Hey Ink Noodle, how's it going? Good to see you. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully you're not feeling too sick today. Did you get a lot of sleep? I know you're pretty much like 20% energy drinks at this point, but I feel like if you're sick, you may want to tone it down if you're not feeling too good. But it's good to see you again. Hopefully you're doing well. Jory says, gotta go, school project. All right, sounds good. Thanks for popping in. Glitchy says, I realized I did not to watch you. That's how I realized. Sorry, I'm having a tough time reading that. But thank you. Maybe? Question mark. I threw up 9 times 3 days ago. Wait, if you threw up 9 times, that's like ER kind of situation. Like if you throw up more than twice, you should probably go to the ER. Because you probably, like, at that point, and that's not even like being sick, you're probably poisoned. Like, actually. That's like a huge red flag. Ignulis is still sick. Oh no. Well, hopefully, granted, I mean, we're halfway through the week, but by the end of this week, you'll start feeling better. Yeah, being sick is no fun. My roommate's sick, and I've been trying to avoid them, and it is tough. Being sick during this season is just not good. I think a lot of my sickness occurred over the holidays and like the winter season though, so I'm grateful that a lot of that is over with. The only beef I have with being sick is the fact that I caught COVID 2 times, not in a row, but I caught COVID twice. That makes no sense to me. I've gotten every single injection that I could have gotten, and I still got COVID twice. And I barely leave the house. I'm just super unlucky, I guess. It was just like the odds were stacked in my favor, and I still lost. It's almost like I jinxed myself. You're throwing up bile at that point? Yeah, it's probably just dry heaving. You can't. You don't even have enough stuff in your stomach to throw up that many times, I don't think. If you throw up thrice, you have some sort of debuff. It's a critical flaw. Inknuda says, actually this week, only bad things are happening to me. Oh no. Well, if you close your eyes and you just fall asleep for the rest of this week, next week you get to start anew. That's how that works. You get a refresher. Also, random tangent, but I'm actually really excited. I think on Monday was the first time in a long time. I think in like the first time in like 4 or 5 years that I've applied for a credit card. Because there's this new credit card that allows me to earn points on rent. I was like, heck yeah, that sounds awesome. I want to earn points on rent. So I applied for it. Of course, I immediately get declined. And I was kind of like offended. I'm like, why did I get declined? My credit score is impeccable. I've never missed a payment. I have like 2 closed like student loan accounts. Like I have almost no debt except for the debt on my car. Like, why did I get declined? And it turns out, me being the super paranoid financial guy that I am, I had all of my credit frozen. Like if with all 3 financial credit bureaus, was it Equifax, Experian, and I don't know what the other one is. What is it? Equifax and Experian, and then there's another one. It's slipping my mind. I know it exists. It's not Expedia. For some reason, I keep thinking Expedia. My brain won't let go of it. Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. That's the one. I had all 3 of those frozen, so I had to unfreeze my credit score stuff, and then I had to recall the bank that issues that card. I had to call that bank at their reconsideration line, and I had to explain to the guy, hey, I got instantly declined. I'm pretty sure my credit was frozen, and I had to go through that whole process, and then I immediately got approved. But I'm not gonna lie, when I got that declined email, my ego was hurt. I was like, are you sure you're declining the right guy? Because I feel like I'm the target audience for this credit card. The financial world is crazy. Ignuda says here in Brazil, there are a lot of murders happening in schools and daycare centers, and I'm getting worried. Do you have to go to school in that case? Is that mostly gang-related violence? Either way, that's a terrible situation to be in. Hopefully it gets better for you. That's absolutely no fun. Yeah, make sure you're staying safe. We'll be killing people in games, but not IRL. I promise. All right, let me pull up. Like a Dragon has an update. What is this patch? There are patch notes. Added compatibility for DLSS 2. That's PC version. Corrected poker text bubble. Did they patch the exploit? I was abusing the heck out of the chicken race. The chicken race was crazy. That's how I made all my money in Yakuza to afford all the upgrades I was making. There's a pretty sick exploit where you can just earn infinite money on the chicken races. Ignu says, yep, but I'm worried about my brother, not me. Oh, I see. Well, hopefully everyone's staying safe. That's definitely not fun at all. Why does... For some reason, the bot on Twitch thought I was playing Ragnarok. We're not doing Ragnarok today. Alright, so I can't even open this game until I download the update. It's 2 gigs. Why is there a 2 gig update for this game? Yeah, that's my uneventful weekly story. I actually pride myself on keeping on top of my finances. But yeah, I think this is my 6th credit card in rotation. Because I'm running on the Chase trifecta. Pretty much the way that I'm able to afford going to all these anime conventions that I go to is essentially because of the rewards programs through my credit cards that I use. It is an addiction that I have, to say the least. If it's the amount of DMs I'm getting because of you is ridiculous. Welcome, the champion Fitzy is here. I am so sorry. I'm surprised you're even getting DMs about it. So if you guys aren't aware, during my 1-year stream, I did a VTuber face-off with Fitzy here. And obviously I won, you know, because it's my show. I rigged it, obviously. And the loser was supposed to tweet something that the winner gets to decide. I made Fitzy tweet out toes. And apparently he's getting DMs. So I'm so sorry for that. But it says even Yakuza game has an exploit that everyone hopes won't get fixed. Yeah. Because honestly, apparently from the original to the Yakuza Ishin, or like a Dragon Ishin, like the amount of like currency that you earn has been nerfed via the chicken races. So this is a way that people are exploiting to, like, you can still get like a lot of money very quickly, but it's not as good as it was previously, which is kind of wild. So they kind of patched it, but they kind of didn't. Sega game updates are always huge. Yeah, 2 gigs is a lot. I'm still downloading this update too. Fitzy says, no, you are the champion? Nah, you're the champion in my heart. Mercenary says, when I buy stuff at conventions, I always use cash. I try to keep a little bit of cash on me, but most of the time I have no cash. I'm a plastic kind of guy. I've got like 3 credit cards in my pocket, and that's about it. You are the superior gamer? No. See, Fitzy was, if you had a little more time, I could see you cooking. You're about to clobber me. The biggest comeback of all time in Catan. I'm kind of curious to see if I can pull up Fitzy's tweet. I think my chat thing lets me do it. Let me go to his profile. I can highlight his tweet. It's here. This is the tweet. Hi Momo, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing well on this Wednesday. But yeah, see from Twitter, Fitzy says toes. Hi Chi, how's it going, Rizz? Yeah, we're playing, or at least I'm patching right now. We're hoping to play like a Dragon Ishin, and the main character has an insane amount of Rizz. He has a woman that's in love with him, and also he has a side chick who he lives with on his summer home, which is like a farm out in the middle of nowhere. Pretty wild. He's living it up. Mercenary says nearly every gunpla kit I ever bought was always fetched with cash to stick it to the man. Ah, I see. I'm the opposite kind of person. I feed into the system. Mostly because the points are too irresistible for me. I just like cashback. I feel like I'm getting somewhere for no reason. Fitzy be having some funny tweets though, that is true. LB is the Rizzler? Not quite. I wouldn't say that's the case. I get to play as an anime protagonist that is the Rizzler. That's what it is. Tess is more of a stepchild than a side chick. That is true. She looks like she's 2. Hi Akko, how's it going? Oh, thank you for the raid. Oh God, hold on, let me give you a shout out. Hopefully your stream went well. And welcome raiders. If you guys don't know, hi, I am Low Battery. I'm a variety VTuber that does completionist and gaming challenge content, and maybe a little bit of IRL hand cams content. More coming soon, TM, maybe. Well, welcome. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun. I'm so ready for Ishin time. Me too. The problem is I'm downloading the update because I didn't update beforehand. And for some reason, Steam doesn't let me play until I update it. This is my own fault. I spent so much time grinding that I didn't update the game. That's not me. How have you been? I'm doing pretty good. It's been a long Wednesday. I'm ready for this week to be over. But to be fair, every week I'm ready for the week to be over. Tess says she's free child labor. That's true. She does all of like the hard work. Like I just grow the crops. She actually goes to town and sells all the stuff and then gives me the money. She doesn't even take she doesn't take any off the top. You're last streaming Resident Evil Village. Ooh, I have not played that yet. But also, I've been seeing a lot of hype around Resident Evil 4 remake. So I've been keeping my eye on that too. I don't know if I want to play just because it looks horrifying, but also I kind of want to play just to see what the hype is all about. See, I'm very susceptible to social media influence, I would say. Eating an egg burger. This patty is huge. Oh my goodness. Wait, honestly, I think my favorite burger topping is probably the fried egg. I don't know what about it. Like they usually charge you more for that one egg, but I feel like it just elevates your burger consuming experience. I don't know why. Also, the game is not updating. Please, I just want to play my Ishin. I wonder why it's cooking for so long. Can I play without updating it? I may have to restart Steam, I think. Otherwise, we're going to have to figure something out. I'm going to go live and then go offline within 20 minutes. The original RE4 remake was more action focused. Oh, I see. The thing is, like, my only experience with Resident Evil is Resident Evil 1. And in Resident Evil 1, I had a really hard time dealing with like the amount of resource management that was required to get through that game. It was actually crazy. Like, you only have a limited number of saves. You only have a limited number of inventory slots. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I was like crippled from being able to do anything because I didn't have any pockets, apparently. I had no pockets, and the typewriter can only typewrite so many times. I guess it's realistic. It's very old-fashioned. And you know what? I like the modern ability to just save whenever I want, because it is, one, less rage-inducing, and two, it is more a pleasant and smoother experience. Which is why games like Getting Over It, Jump King, Pogo Stuck, those kinds of games, I don't really play, because those games would drive me absolutely mad. Like, the only reason why I was able to beat Sans is because Sans, I have a lot of respect for Undertale. Sans was tough. What was it? I had to like fight him 45 times before I was able to clear Sans. And honestly, I probably wouldn't be able to clear Sans again if I fought him again today. Oh man. Yeah. Those games, they really test my patience just because I know I'm not a skilled gamer. It's very skill gated. Great game challenge. Dave says, think I asked before, but do you play Bloons? I haven't played any of the newest Bloons, but I used to play, like, Bloons used to be like one of those browser games that everyone was obsessed with. I think it was like that and like Cookie Clicker. I used to play tons of games on a Congregate. I don't know if that website still exists. It was like Miniclip and Congregate. Those are like my main two like school websites that I would just play games on. Besides, old games were meant to be a real challenge. That is true. That's true. Like, I don't think I could have gotten through Resident Evil 1 without the guide I was using. The game was actually like, I was punching way above my weight class. Like, I had no idea what was going on. I feel like if I didn't use that guide, it would have taken me almost 3 times as long to get through Resident Evil. And I was struggling. I think the worst part was the room with all the spiders. I almost like threw up. It was gross. LB rages. I don't rage. It's more like I mauled. I like, you know, it's like internal rage. It's almost like I'm trying to suppress my rage. It's not outward rage. I don't get loud, but it's like, oh my god, this is so frustrating. I think. I don't know. Maybe my roommate thinks otherwise. They probably have a more accurate representation of my rage. Hu Tao says coward? What do you mean am I a coward? Okay, I'm not a coward. Are you saying I should play Jump King? Alright, how about I play Celeste? You're playing Celeste, right? Yeah, what if I start and finish Celeste before you do? I'll finish it right now. I'll do it. I'll play. I'll open it up right now. You ready to throw hands? Because I'm ready to throw hands. Mercenary says the only games that have save states were the RTS games and old FPS games. I don't even think I played an old FPS game. What's ironic, because I actually really like the, was it colloquial? The current term for old style FPS games, the boomer shooters. I just find that name so funny. Okay, literally Ishin is stuck at 24%, 25%. It's downloading, but slowly. Those games are meant to induce rage. That is true. They're literally designed to induce rage. I think there's... What other games are there? I think the only one I've seen the most is probably Jump King, but I know Getting Over is another one. And then, of course, I've only know Pokesuck exists because Ludwig played it on stream. Tess says I have a lot of respect for Sans. I do. It's more of like a respect for the game itself. Undertale is a game that I think does really good in the storytelling department. It gets you invested in the characters, and the subversion of expectations is like kind of a kicker. Like, it's everything that's not the norm in a normal RPG. It's probably because you're streaming and downloading. I think so too. But we're getting there. It's at 30% now. It's picking up the pace. So we'll get there eventually. Doom had save states? Oh, really? I still have yet to play Doom. I think I might try at some point. Mercy says Duke 3D has save states as well as Blood, Shadow Warrior, and a lot of games of the era. Through to Command & Conquer Renegade in the old layout. I think when I was growing up, the only FPS I was exposed to was Halo. My first FPS ever that I played was on... It wasn't even my Xbox. It was my babysitter's Xbox. My parents dropped me off at my babysitter's house, which is like a family friend or whatever. And they had a kid who had an Xbox, and they were showing me how to play Halo. And my first Halo, the only mode they let me play was Capture the Flag, and I was obsessed with Capture the Flag. Capture the Flag in Halo is so fun. And then it was another couple years until I got my own console and my own first FPS title. Obviously, my first FPS title was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like the OG one. The one, I just remember playing through Terminal and Rust. Terminal was my favorite map. I don't know why. It was like the airport one. But I had those Call of Duty's maps memorized like the back of my hand. And nowadays, I can barely memorize a Valorant map. It's so bad. My brain has rotted significantly since I was a kid. Shadow Warrior is fun. Is that an old style FPS? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really heard that much about Shadow Warrior. Mercenary says Halo changed everything we knew about FPS games to where they replaced the save states with checkpoints, which was annoying at launch. Oh, I see. Wait, did they used to let you save anywhere? I feel like growing up, most of the FPSs I played were mostly checkpoint based. Billy says no Russian. Exactly. No Russian was nuts. I was like a little kid. I'm like, what does this mean? And you're just mowing down innocent people in an airport? It was a spectacle for sure. Tess has never played it in FPS. The copy of Black Ops my brother sent me was too scratched to play. Oh no, wait, what, really? That sounds like you just got scammed. I'm so sorry. Black Ops is good though. I think my biggest introduction into getting addicted to first-person shooters was Modern Warfare 2. And then with that, I bought the next one because Call of Duty was very new to me. I picked up Black Ops 2. And that's when I discovered Call of Duty Zombies for the first time. And oh my god, I have so many hours as a kid playing Call of Duty Zombies. And like this is how you know how old it was. Like, it was way back when. In order to play with my friends, I hopped on a call on my cell phone to call them on my cell phone after school. Like, so pretty much like it was a group call with terrible quality because it was through like Sprint or something. And like we could only call each other for about an hour because we were going to run out of minutes. That's when minutes actually mattered. And so pretty much we would play the first hour. And then after that, someone would be like, oh, sorry, I got to hop off the call. I'm running out of minutes. My parents are going to get mad at me. I'm like, okay. So we all hop off the call. And then we just play the rest of Call of Duty Zombies. So pretty much the first hour is us brainstorming our zombie strategy. And then we leave the call. And that's it. Like, we just have to hope that everyone does their job. And when the call ended, we never got very far. We were that bad. Like without any form of communication, we would just all die. It was terrible. Like some people would go up a level or open doors that they weren't supposed to. It was just an absolute mess. But honestly, that was the most fun I had playing a Call of Duty game. Merchant says also Halo made it realistic to where you could no longer weapon collect. Wait, really? That's interesting. The thing with Halo that I couldn't really wrap my head around is like, they're like, it's alien tech, right? So I never really had a comparison because those weapons don't exist. Like the Needler. But for Call of Duty, it was way easier for me to like understand and grasp the guns that were in the game, essentially. Rip for scam, says Akko. Yeah, this scamming is unfortunate. Dave says, my man calling mowing down civilians a spectacle. Well, it was a spectacle in the game. There was like a trigger warning. And I feel like the game also got a good amount of backlash for it. But I was a kid. I didn't really understand like what was wrong with what I was doing. Or like why people cared so much. It's just a level in the game. Group call cycle? Yeah, the group call cycle. Zombies was better than the actual game. I agree. Zombies was the most fun I think I had playing Call of Duty. And then pretty much, I never bought a Call of Duty after that one. I stopped buying Call of Duty games with Black Ops 2, pretty much. I played Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2, and that was about it. Tess says, I didn't get a cell until after minutes mattered. Wait, really? I think growing up, I got to see landlines be phased out, which was really interesting. I didn't really understand landlines because, I mean, my first phone was a cell phone. And then I don't think, my family personally never had a landline. But I've seen a lot of families have a landline. And I guess it helps when you're in areas with very poor reception, but I don't know. The value proposition doesn't really exist nowadays for landlines. Merchant says, with old FPS games, you wanted to run around the levels to pick up and collect every weapon you come across. Halo, on the other hand, limited you to only 2 items at a time. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a different way to handle that. Hi, Murray, how's it going? Welcome to stream. Hopefully your Wednesday's going well. We still have a landline, I think. Are landlines even expensive? I never understood like if they costed a lot or not. Because like it's redundant, right? To have 2 lines. You have your cell and then you have your landline. I guess it's good in an emergency though. She says, I feel old remembering dial-up. I don't know. I feel like I could have grown up with dial-up, but my family never had a computer until I was well into high school, so I didn't really have a computer until Wi-Fi was like a common thing. But I feel like I would have grown up in an era where I could have had access to dial-up if I was from a wealthier family. But I do remember the iconic dial-up tone. I remember having like a bunch of AOL discs, and apparently that's how you connected to the internet. I don't know. I don't know why I had so many discs. The AOL trials. I vaguely remember these things. It's all buzzwords in my head at this point. Tess says maybe not. I might have destroyed it. You destroyed your landline. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been in a household where. Well, actually, I think I have. Yeah, I think my aunt had a landline connected to the wall, but I never got to see like a rotary phone. You know what? Where you have to like spin the numbers to dial a phone number, or you spin the dial to dial a phone number. That says home phone is the cheapest part of my internet bill. Oh, I see. Oh, it's part of your internet bill. That's interesting. Murray says, I'm good. How about you? Doing pretty well. We're waiting for Ishin to update, which is why it's taking so long for me to get started. It's been about half an hour. But the game is apparently it's at 100% patching, so we'll get started here pretty soon. The old FPS games, you wanted to beat every other level with all the weapons collected to make the following level easier, as those weapons would carry over with the ammo and other items. Oh, I see. So there's like a level of strategy to it. I mean, I remember when I was addicted to Call of Duty Zombies, like I spent a lot of time researching like optimal strategies on like, you know, how to get as far as you possibly could. And there was like a correct order in how you unlock these doors, because obviously when you open a door, you have access to more weapons, but you also have more points of entry for the zombies that come in. So it's like a cost benefit analysis you have to take. So you have to determine whether you have enough money to both open the door into the next room and buy the next tier of gun that you need to like stay alive essentially. And like it was like you run a gauntlet. You like run around the map in a very specific way so that all the zombies will funnel into a line, which makes it easier for you to mow them down. I remember having a lot of fun with that. And there was this one level, it was like some presidential level. You were like fighting zombies in an office and there's an elevator, and like I kept taking the elevator and leaving people behind, and people would get mad at me. These are like some pivotal memories that I have no memory of. There were huge memories for me at the time, but I'm having trouble recalling. My brain has rotted too far. Tess says we had a phone that connected to the wall. I took it to school and destroyed it. Wait, wait. Dang, what did that phone ever do to you? Streamers have updates too, just like normal people. Yeah, no, see, this is because I'm unprepared. I didn't check. I haven't played Yakuza, or I haven't played Like a Dragon Ishin in, I think about since the New Year's, or not New Year's stream, the anniversary stream. So I guess there must have been a patch that dropped around that time. Looks like it came out April 3rd. Is that Monday? Yeah, patch dropped on Monday. It's a big patch, honestly. 2 gigs? But also the patch updates are like fixed an error, adjusted amount of trooper morale, stability fixes. It looks like it's just the biggest thing I was scared of was patching the chicken race exploit, but we're good. We can still abuse the chicken races. This is like a real tiny see-through phone that you had to press buttons on the base to use instead of the phone itself. Oh, I see. Anaya says, I am here. I just had ice cream. I ditched you for ice cream. Honestly, I would ditch myself for ice cream too. The only problem is I'm lactose intolerant. But also, speaking of which, speaking of my lactose intolerance, I did drop a short right as we started stream. It is about the cheese tier list. It's when I had the Tellagio cheese. I think that's what it's pronounced as, or that's what it's called. And it was, I don't know, my reaction to that cheese was so visceral. Like, that was actually the worst tasting cheese I've ever had in my entire life. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know if you guys would be able to hear it, but something to take a look at while my game finishes updating here. It's been stuck at 100% for I don't even know how long. All right, let's go to YouTube. Can I even find myself? There we go. All right, so my short here. This is the one. Most cheese is awful. I agree. There were like maybe 3 cheeses I enjoyed in my cheese eating stream. Oh no, I'm lactose intolerant too. Yeah, it's not fun being lactose intolerant. It is a debuff, a permanent debuff. Yeah, but this is the clip that I posted before stream started. Wait, there's no sound. Oh, it's muted. I'm actually not a huge fan of. Straight up, I don't like the way this smells. It just smells old. It smells like old people. This is my Tellagio cheese. Absolutely not. Oh God. That is objectively bad. Even if you like cheese, you cannot eat. Straight up, I don't like the way this smells. I was losing my shit when I was editing this, and I noticed that I was like gurgling in the background. It was the funniest fucking shit. I was laughing to myself for probably like 10 minutes. Whose house says watch along? This is just LB Inception. Bad. Even if you like cheese, you cannot eat. Oh my God, this game is taking forever. Straight up, I don't like the way this smells. It just smells old. It smells like old people. This is my Tellagio cheese. Patch notes: improved trooper morale, raised chicken speed, removed hero brine, fixed a bug that caused Ryoma to speak English. Wait, what? How did he speak English? Did they record English lines for some reason? And I says I don't like cheese. See, there are people out there that don't like cheese just like me. I don't know why. When I brought up that I don't like cheese on stream, I felt like I was getting bullied. What was happening? I'm not used to that. I don't think not liking cheese is that much of a hot take. Because what was it? Like, half the population can't eat cheese without some sort of indigestion or stomach issues anyways. Cheese is a product of the devil. You bought unfamiliar cheese knowing that you don't like cheese? Oh yeah, absolutely. I bought $85 worth of cheese. and I don't like cheese, and it's still sitting in the fridge. I think I tried to eat some of the cheese earlier this week by making an omelet. So the omelet, I was like, I like the Gouda cheese, so I put on Gouda first. And then I didn't like the brie cheese, and I didn't like the Gruyere cheese. And so I just chopped up a bunch of those and I threw them in there. I'm like, okay, maybe the Gouda will balance them all out. Turns out, brie cheese isn't that bad in an omelet. I feel like eating cheese by itself in those isolated instances brought out the like overpowering flavor of some of those cheeses, but when you mix it in with like an omelet or something, it kind of dulls that flavor and it makes it more bearable. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was more bearable. Like I could actually stomach the cheese eating it with an omelet. Not even cheddar cheese? No, I don't like cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese is too strong. It's way too sharp. Like I don't like the cheese flavor. I like a very mild, easygoing, inoffensive cheese. Feta is garbaggio. I actually didn't find any feta. I probably should have gotten some. What if someone comes to you like cheese to meet you? I wouldn't even know what to do. It's like if I interact with you, it's gonna trigger my lactose intolerance. I'm intolerant of people that enjoy cheese. Cheese is great though. It's great in dishes. I don't know if it's great by itself. Like I also bought that mozzarella cheese, right? And I was really disappointed because it tasted like nothing. But as Mercenary was saying, it wasn't salted mozzarella, so maybe that's what I was looking for. I was missing that salt flavor. Let me go over to this scene, and then let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Where is it? Where's my my source? One second. Did I delete the source? Yeah, I guess it's gone. I was gonna share my screen because this is driving me mad. Why is Yakuza not loading? Like, what if I switch over to this scene, right? So we switch over this scene, and what if I share my Steam window with everybody? So I'm gonna click here. Is Steam on this list? Steam literally isn't on this list. My computer is telling me Steam doesn't exist. I'll go to this screen and I'll update this source to point to Steam. It literally doesn't show up. I don't understand. Okay, whatever. We'll go back to chatting. And then we'll turn on the BGM. Oh no, all the chats are gone. I don't know what you guys said. Just kidding. Let's see. Cheese should be illegal? I don't think it should be illegal, but I just don't think it... I don't understand why cheese is as popular as it is. Dave the Lake says, I'm lactose intolerant. But I still eat cheese because I love cheese. I mean, I'm the same way for like ice cream. I'll eat ice cream from time to time. For too long, the cheese enjoyers have been oppressing the cheese haters. I agree. For some reason, cheese snobs have such a vocal presence on the internet. I don't understand how they have such a huge platform. Momo says cheese is something I live off of. I wish I could live off of cheese, but I can't. I physically can't. I have to have lactate if I have cheese around. And Naya says my sister says I'm weird for not liking cheese. Honestly, we're just in the minority. We're the oppressed. The people that enjoy cheese are the oppressors. That's kind of the situation, unfortunately. Mercy says exactly what I've been saying about certain cheeses being used for cooking before eating them. Yeah, I think cheese on its own is a mixed bag, I would say. Should have made mac and cheese. Yeah, I feel like having some sort of... I should have done cheese and crackers, I think. That would have made it more enjoyable, but also you wouldn't get the insane depths of flavor from just cheese itself, right? That's the authentic cheese experience. And I was making a tier list based off of specifically the cheese. So I guess next time I'll make a cheese dish with all this leftover cheese I have. Billy says people eat brie with crackers for some reason. The brie I had was very soft. It's very spreadable, very squishy for some reason. I'm gonna restart this update because I don't know why it's stuck at 100% for like forever. Mercy says sharp cheddar to grate even when unmelted. I just don't like the flavor of cheddar. That's like the one thing that I didn't enjoy too much, but it was way better than some of the bitter ones. That's for sure. I didn't like the bitter cheeses at all. Tess says it's not very tolerant of you. I know. I've been working on it. I've been trying to be more open-minded to the cheese, but it just wasn't for me. But yeah, the next tier list will be Friday. Energy drink tier list. So I'm gonna be hopped up on caffeine for I guess like 2 hours, and then I'll try to do like a Nintendo speedrun. It'll be a shorter stream this Friday, so I can get some editing done, but hopefully it'll be fun. I'm kind of curious to see. I'm hoping the results will surprise me, because if I can enjoy a cheaper energy drink, I will probably go with that moving forward. I'm searching for my next new energy drink. Ishin time. I'm trying to play Ishin. It's been stuck at 100. I swear it's been stuck at 100 for like forever. I don't know why. Billy says I'm the cheesiest. Hutao says sponsored by Elgato. Oh yeah, that's my capture card. Except I only really use the capture card for God of War at this point. I use it for Ghost of Tsushima. It's mostly for the PlayStation exclusives. Alright, I gotta go back. Where is it? Where's my source? Just chatting. Cheese was a common store of food in Europe and made popular by the Romans, to which is why it's being made of as today. I mean, people age cheese, right? So it's probably really useful, because I would assume if you age cheese, it has a pretty long shelf life. Ink Noodle says my BF is bad at me. I think I did something wrong, but I don't know what. I think what you did wrong was being lactose intolerant, unfortunately. Hi Z, how's it going? I haven't seen so many cheese haters. I'm not trying to be like the leader of the pack. I'm not leading an anti-cheese crusade. I'm just saying I don't like cheese. There are plenty of people that love cheese in this chat. You can find comfort with one another. Akko says, excuse me. Momo says, having smoked sharp cheddar is good. I'll have to try it. I think maybe the smoked won't make it good. I have to buy some smoked cheese next. Some cheese tastes funny, but it's the experience that matters. That is true. The experience of having an upset stomach is probably the best part of eating cheese. Ignudo says cheese stinks. I mean, some cheese is very smelly, as you could tell from that clip. She says, I feel the same way about milk. I can't even drink milk, straight up. I can't eat cereal. I have to eat cereal with like milk alternatives. My current go-to is oat milk. That's my thing right now. I've been liking a lot of goat milk. Anaya says, I'm lactose intolerant. I forgot about that. How do you forget that you're lactose intolerant? That's like something you live with every day. It's a curse. You can't eat half the food out there. Murray says, LB will defeat the big dairy influence. Yeah, we gotta take down big milk. We gotta take down the milkers. No more milk. Too much propaganda. For now, we only eat cereal with Red Bull. No, we're not eating cereal with energy drink. Are you kidding me? That sounds awful. Actually, there's a funny story about that. I think as a kid, there was this one time where like I didn't have milk in the fridge. And so I tried to eat cereal with water and it tasted gross. And so my cousin, who I was hanging out with, had this bright idea. It was like, oh, if you don't like the cereal with milk, how about cereal and orange juice? And I'm like, oh, sure, that probably sounds pretty good. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever had. You should not ever have the texture of crunchy cereal in your mouth at the same time as orange juice. It was actually so atrocious. I would never do that again. I wouldn't even wish that upon my worst enemy. I think, technically, making someone eat cereal and orange juice is probably like a war crime somewhere. It is actually that bad. Dave says, I humbly request Bloons TD6 stream sometime simply because I think it'd be fun to watch. I wouldn't mind that. I do like tower defenses, but I might try to make a challenge out of it. That might be fun. Murray says, too late, LB. Low battery accidentally starts an anti-cheese cult. Honestly, if I start an anti-cheese cult, I will gladly take up the mantle and be the figurehead if I was so chosen. The people chose you. The anti-dairy cult. Deep fried cheese is great. I don't think I've had deep fried cheese. Isn't that just like stringy melted cheese? Or is it like mixed in batter? Isn't deep fried cheese just a mozzarella stick? I actually do like mozzarella sticks. Cheese is already spoiled milk, and yet I'm weird for not liking it. In my opinion, you're not weird for not liking cheese. You can find this is a safe space for all the people that hate cheese, okay? We're all in the same boat. We're all in this together. Let's hate cheese together. Imagine being able to say I've eaten cranberry goat cheese. What a combo starter. I did see some cranberry goat cheese at the store. It looked more like a dessert than anything, honestly. Just found out I have ADHD. Let's go. Well, now that you found out, you can take steps to address it. I've been trying to get diagnosed for ADHD for like 3 months now. The facility that's supposed to test me for it is like backed up for like a year. But I went to a psychiatrist to kind of like get a pulse of like what my symptoms are like, and they're like, oh, we don't know if you have ADHD, you should probably take this test. And the wait list for this test is like a year plus. Like at this rate, I'm never gonna know, and that's fine. I'm just living with it. We're figuring it out one step at a time. Let's see. You were even against the mommy milkers. I'm so behind on chat. Sorry guys, I'm catching up. Ignudo says I have ADHD too. I would like to say I would self-diagnose myself, but I want an official diagnosis. LB, do you like mommy milkers? I don't like milk. I wanted to eat orange juice and cereal. Please don't. It's actually not good. Like, don't waste the cereal and don't waste the orange juice. It's not worth your time. You know, take it from me, I promise. Orange juice and cereal is not good. American cheese is still in surplus. Oh yeah, wait, American cheese? The fact that the government, the whole cheese propaganda, milk industry stuff blows my mind. Like, the government has like vaults full of cheese, and they were giving out government cheese at some point. Mozzarella sticks are the bomb. I do like mozzarella sticks. Orange juice doesn't complement any other flavor. Yeah, orange juice is very much a standalone thing. It's just way too acidic to be paired with anything, I think. A weird thing I like is peach tea with vodka. Honestly, that doesn't sound that bad. I would like to give that a try. Deep fried cheese is what makes Cheez-Its. That's what they are. Oh, I see. Cheez-Its, for some reason, I don't like the initial flavor, but once you eat a couple, they get addicting. I don't know why. They probably drugged them up or something. They thought he was insane. Coming this summer, the story of the man who took down cheese, rated R. Dude, they should make a documentary on me for my anti-cheese crusade. They've added co-op for balloons, so balloons with chat. Wait, is that actually a thing? That sounds kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I don't know what's wrong with my update. I usually don't share like my actual display, but I'm gonna share with you guys so you can join on the ride to the most scuff Ishin stream spot possible, because I don't even know if we'll be able to play today. Let me add a, was it display capture source? We're doing it live. Wait, I already have a display capture. Hold on. But where is it? I should have named it like desktop or something. That's the game timer. That's the intro. That's the model. Here it is. This is what I'm looking at. Like, see? It's stuck at 100%. It's been at 100%, I swear. I don't know what's going on. The game hates me. That's what it is. Alright, let me catch up on chat really, really fast. I've eaten cranberry goat cheese. It's okay. Yeah, I had the honey goat cheese, and I thought it was all right. I didn't like the sourness of the cheese itself though, but the honey was great. Chef says I might change my profile picture on YouTube. Alrighty, sounds good. At he didn't respond. Oh, did I miss something? You are even against mommy milkers. I would say so. There's lactose in the mommy milkers, so I can't be around those. It's like my weakness, right? Like death. Can you imagine? Death by mommy milkers because I was just lactose intolerant. That's right. That's right. You can't do that. That's called murder. We have to ban all mommy milkers. I used to think the game was called Bloons TD. I thought the original was Bloons Tower Defense. My ADHD diagnosis came about because my parents thought I was autistic. They still think I am. Yeah, I think mental illness in general is like a very tricky subject for, I think, a lot of parents to understand. Like for me, growing up in like an Asian household, like mental illness is not really considered a thing. It's like imaginary. It's like a myth. It doesn't exist. You don't have a mental illness. You're not allowed to, essentially. All right, let me catch up. Perhaps testers have ADHD and that's why they wait so long. That makes sense. Any video ideas with no face? There are plenty of video ideas with no face. I was diagnosed at a young age, says Ink Noodle. Oh, I kind of wish I was taken to be diagnosed younger, but like I said before, my parents don't believe in mental illness. My profile looks great. That's great to hear, Sheb. Orange juice is good with eggs or bacon. I think that's debatable. Like, you don't drink orange juice at the same time. Like, you don't swish them around your mouth. Like, if you take them individually, like you take a bite of eggs or bacon and then you have orange juice, I think that's fine. I think I should probably change the category to just chatting because I don't know if we're gonna get to like a dragon today. Just chatting, just because of this download doesn't want to work. I'm actually so sad about it because I was so hyped. I was like, oh, I'm so ready to show off my grind. We might have to pick this up next week, unfortunately, but I'll keep hanging out until we get this updated. But I do have to update the category here to just chatting. Otherwise, it's just misleading. There we go. All right, catching up on chat again. It's great when your friend sacrifices everything with the Sun Temple. What is the Sun Temple? Don't be an anti-cheese, it hurts the feelings of the mice in the world. Well, there are other food that mice can eat. They don't live off of just cheese. They can have ratatouille, they can run a restaurant. They'll live. Mice people right now, they won't be cheese to meet you. Okay, I'll be back, says Anaya. Alright, sounds good. Big game update? It's not even a big game update. Like, I'm gonna press pause, I'm gonna press update, but like, it's just stuck at 100%. It's just patching. Patch notes added a feature where cheese haters can't play the game. I know. Whose house says death by what? Death by mommy milkers, you know? Just a regular occurrence. Manliest way to die, says Akko. It's not murder when it's an accident. I guess so. It's not murder, but it's manslaughter. Being manslaughtered by milk? That sounds awful. Sheb says my profile picture looks questionable. It's really hard for me to tell what it looks like from the view that I'm looking at. It's just a PSI debuff. You need the status effect healer in your party. There's people who drink milk with meals. Now that's insane for me. I used to just drink milk straight up. I think it was like the big propaganda. You know, like that whole ad campaign where it's like, got milk. Milk is great for your bones. Calcium, milk. Like, my parents fully bought into that. There was always milk. And then the moment I started like, you know, like crapping myself, they're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm lactose intolerant. Maybe your milk is killing me. I don't know. I didn't actually crap myself, but like that's an exaggeration, but please don't clip that. My God, I kind of regret. I can't take back the words I've said. We're good. It's fine. Ignore it. Like a plate of rice and beans and a cup of milk. My uncle does that. That sounds nasty. I can't even imagine. Water and like seltzer water is my current go-to. I used to drink like a soda with every meal. It was kind of rough. Mice are constantly trespassing on private property. Yeah, mice don't have any understanding of boundaries. Like, come on. It's an upgrade for the superpower on balloons, and a griefing method with friends is sacrificing all your towers. Wait, really? Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Chalky milk comes with a nausea debuff. Clip it and ship. Please don't clip it and ship it. Your milk is killing me. A great tagline for the documentary. Exactly. This is how you get people to or how you convince people to join your side. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with this game. Is it say patch notes you unable to play the game for some reason? Like they're saying it's like a bunch of stability fixes, but I'm not seeing any stability. Let me in. Let me download my game. Wait, it says patching 86%. What happened? I like lost 20% on the way. It says 100% here. I'm so confused. 87? Is it like installing to my drive? I'm so confused. Do I have a slow drive? It's supposed to install to an SSD. Doesn't make any sense to me. LB, does my profile picture look questionable? It looks a little sus. Just a little bit. The game is very consistently not opening or updating. Is that consistent? I don't know. I haven't had this issue with the game before. I think it's because I'm streaming. But I don't want to go offline just to finish patching this game. Yeah, so maybe today is a pause on Ishin. I mean, it says 3 minutes remaining, but it's like it's been stuck here for God knows how long. too long, I would say. Let me see if I can do let me turn this off. I know I've wanted to do this before. Let's do yeah, we'll do a tier list while I'm at it. All right. So I said before, Sega help. I wish I could get some Sega support. Got the ROM for FE11 yet? I don't have the ROM yet, but I know where to get it. The latest ROM I downloaded was the Japanese version of Nintendogs. So, but let's take a look. I wanted to do a natural disaster tier list. Do they have one that exists? Ranking Roblox natural disasters? That's not really what I wanted. Are these based on pictures? Died of fear, I'm shaken to my core. Scary, frightening, or I'm sleeping through it. Alright, so first off, this looks like a black hole. The thing is, conceptually, a black hole doesn't register in my head. Like, I cannot fathom what it would be like to experience a black hole. To the point where, like, I don't even think about it. So technically, I'm sleeping through it, but it's probably the most frightening natural disaster to ever occur. Besides, like, the explosion of the sun, right? Wait, I'm not even sharing my screen. There we go. Sheb, could a man ask for the sauce of that profile pic for research? We have some men of culture in chat. All right, let's see. What is this? I can't tell what this is. Is this a meteor strike, an asteroid? It's happened before. That's kind of frightening. If we experience a mass extinction event, like, I won't even be around to experience it, to be scared. So we're good. Black hole shouldn't be there. I don't think so either. It doesn't really feel like a natural disaster. It's like a galaxy kind of situation. It's like too far away to comprehend. In my head, natural disaster is like localized to Earth. I can't tell what this is. Is this a flooding? Flooding is baby stuff. I mean, ooh, water. I don't know. So scary. Tsunami's better than all. Tsunami is fairly scary. I don't know what this is. Is this an earthquake? I think this is an earthquake. Earthquake is... I think it's fairly scary. I experienced an earthquake once when I was at Anime Expo. I was actually eating all-you-can-eat barbecue, and then the table just started shaking, and I actually got dizzy because I thought someone was kicking my chair. It was very interesting. Like, I didn't realize it was an earthquake, but if it was much stronger, I think it could be quite frightening. Ingu says, on my first day of school, I passed out from hypoglycemia. So the nurse said I had to eat something, and she gave me a cupcake, which had milk in it. Oh, no. Billy says, I can't swim. Oh, don't worry. Life rafts exist. Just wear a life vest. All right, let me take a look. Yakuza is 99% patching. I think we might be able to go after this tier list. I think this is a tsunami. Tsunami is very, very frightening, I think. Dying of fear. Just because you know it's coming, and it's not just the water, but it's like the crushing force and this huge tidal wave, right? It's almost like an earthquake and of a hurricane flooding situation all at once. I don't know what this is. Is this a hurricane? It's like a hole in the sky. Hurricane is also kind of S tier, I think. Actually, no, these get downgraded to I'm shaken to my core. This is my A tier. Because I think the most frightening natural disaster is probably a volcanic eruption. Like, what do you even do? You outrun the lava? You can't. Like, you either die in hot, scalding lava, you get burnt to a crisp, or like a giant flaming rock comes from the sky and takes you out. Like, you can't really do anything. You can't outrun a lot of these. Landslide is very scary too. That is true. I don't like being the whole buried alive kind of stuff. Hey Featherhead, how's it going? Late to Rizz Whiplash, on time for bed, but just gonna say fire and tornado are big scary. Tornado more than fire. I think fire is scary. I do agree, in my opinion, tornado is more threatening than the fire. But also, like, I'm not on the West Coast. I don't experience fires that often. But also, like, I guess what's scary about the fire is how quickly it can spread. Tornadoes are fairly localized. So actually, if you think about it mathematically, you know, with science, I think the fire is actually shaken to the core, and then probably the tornado. Is this a tornado? I don't know if that was a hurricane or tornado. I can't tell. I'm gonna say they're the same thing. I think they're at this tier, A tier. I love how we're just watching LB rank natural disasters. I mean, there's nothing else we can do while we wait for Yakuza to finish patching. All right, it finished downloading. Yakuza says it's installing now. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But yeah, sorry for the scuff for today. At least we're having fun. Don't tsunamis come with a warning? That is true. Like, you can see them coming, or people will know that they're coming. But the fact that you know that they're coming doesn't mean that you can escape it. I think the biggest thing is, like, I think tsunami is on the same scale of landslide, where, like, it is frightening because of the fact that you get crushed alive, right? A landslide, you're just buried underneath all that rubble. You just die. You're getting crushed. You either suffocate or you get squished like a fly on the wall. That I don't like. Also, burning alive is also not very fun at all. A hurricane or a tornado, maybe I bring that down a bit, because, you know, if you get whipped up by a tornado or a hurricane, you could potentially land in the land of Oz, right? You, at least before you die, you feel like you're flying. That's probably euphoric in some capacity. Pompeii would agree, died of fear tier. Exactly. Yellowstone. Can I ask when a black hole was considered a natural disaster? It was just on this random tier list I found. I don't consider it a natural disaster because, one, it's not localized to Earth, and two, the scope of the black hole is too big for me to comprehend. I can't understand what it feels like to be stretched into a thin spaghetti noodle within a black hole. Like, the fact of the matter is, the occurrence that we get sucked into the black hole, the chance of that happening is so small, I never think about it. Hence, I'm sleeping through it. I actually don't think about it, the black hole. Volcanoes are make a lot of noise before anything happens. That's true. You get some, like, you know, some disturbance in the earth. It's almost like an earthquake. But yeah, and then you get to see the smoke. But the problem is, like, if you get trapped where the volcano happens, like, the concept of the volcano scares me. You're spewing hot magma into the air and raining it down all over the earth, you know, destroying everything in your path. It's like a cooler version of a forest fire or a wildfire, right? It's like if wildfires had, like, cool sunglasses and a cigar. That's what a volcano is to me. Volcanoes, wait, East Coast, the Beast Coast. What about a fire tornado? Do those actually exist in Australia? Fire tornado, that is a beast in its own. If there was a fire tornado on this tier list, wait, this is a hurricane. This goes up. This is a tornado. Tornado goes in scary. I think hurricanes are threatening in the sense that they come from the ocean, right? And there's insane amounts of flooding. It's like the worst of both of the tornado and the flooding scenario. Black holes where you at? This is a chatting stream now? Yeah, I had to switch to chatting while I'm waiting for the game to update, essentially. Should I come back in X amount of time? Find X. Bro, I swear whoever enters the stream thinking it's like a dragon gets to see a random VTuber rank disasters. I know. This is called the bait and switch. Volcanoes can cause extinction too. Volcano is a kaiju toilet. That is a great way to think about it. Yeah, maybe this needs reassessing. I think the asteroid, although I think for me, when I think of an asteroid or a meteor striking Earth, it's kind of like a been there, done that. The dinosaurs had it, you know, we've seen it before, but also if you think about the scale, it impacts the entire globe. Whereas a lot of these are more localized. Like, if any of these happen, we don't enter a mass extinction event right away. But the meteor or the asteroid, if it hits Earth, like, we're just screwed. You know? What is this? I think this is an avalanche. Avalanche is on the same scale of tsunami. Let me adjust this. Tsunami is localized. I'm going to put volcano up here, hurricane here, followed by tsunami. Actually, I think the tsunami is more frightening than the hurricane. Hurricane is worse than the wildfire, and then avalanche is probably right underneath the tsunami. Can you make a tier? Can you make the tier maker a bit bigger on screen? Yeah, let me enhance, zoom. I can barely see this stuff anyways. This is a blizzard. Blizzard is nothing. I'm sleeping through that. This happens way too frequently. I've seen One Punch Man just punch the asteroid. Oh yeah, I think that's a little easier said than done, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what this is. What is this supposed to be? A sinkhole? Honestly, I think the sinkhole is scarier than the earthquake. Can you imagine just the earth falling apart beneath your feet? Like, you literally can't go anywhere except down with it. That's probably more frightening than this. Actually, I would even downgrade the fire and move up the sinkhole, or I guess this is a landslide. It's very on par with the avalanche. Who the hell sleeps on a black hole? I'm not thinking about it. The black hole doesn't register as a natural disaster. Looks like a landslide. If it's a landslide, I think it goes up. No, it stays there, because the thing with the avalanche here, I think this is the order. Mostly because these two, the tsunami and the hurricane, they move. Like, they don't impact just one small area. These two, the avalanche and the landslide, are localized to like one location, and it doesn't really spread outside of that. The problem is, like, what is this? Is this not a landslide? Why are there 3 things that look like the exact same? What is this supposed to be? A flood? Like a massive flood? Is this why Noah built his ark? Like, I don't understand what this is. Is that water? This is a terrible tier list. We're rating probably the worst tier list I've ever seen. Oh my god, it's almost 9. Alright. Just to prove a point. Where is it? We are getting ever so slightly closer. Look at this. We are 96% installing. Wait, is it done? Oh my god, it's done. No more bait and switch. We're free. We're free from the shackles of this terrible tier list. Well, thank you for participating. I'm gonna go ahead and update the category again to Ishin. Like a dragon. And we can finally actually get started with our Rizz simulator. Honestly, I'm in such awe by the amount of Rizz the main protagonist has. Natural disasters trading tier list. Can you imagine making trading cards? Landslide is very scary because it's something that happens often here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess the tier list really just depends on what you experience more often. Like, I personally experience a lot of hurricanes. That was a pro streamer misdirection. Thank you, thank you. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. All right, anyways, not sponsored by Elgato, but the game should be loading shortly here. I have to update my Kick category. Kick is confusing to me. I've been streaming on it, I think, about a week now. A little confusing. Let me full screen this real quick. There we go. Wow, look at that. Real Samurai use a gamepad. It feels like it's been ages since I've played this game. Alright, let me update the category. There we go. No more bait and switch. The time has come to actually play this game. The non-gamepad hate. You gotta play the game as it's intended. I think a lot of games are designed with controller in mind. Picking up my controller. I think it should start registering soon. Hopefully. Alright. I will have to turn up the volume because I turned it down while I was grinding. Alright. Settings. Audio. I can't believe it took me an hour and 15 minutes to update this game. That is absolute insanity. There we go. Alright. Now the question is, I don't even know where to go. Most non-shooters are made with a gamepad in mind. Really? I know a lot of platformers are. I guess so. Yeah, I think shooters, FPSs are mostly mouse and keyboard. I'm trying to think of a game that was made with mouse and keyboard in mind. I think RTSs are as well. Any real-time strategy game is probably mouse and keyboard first. Also things like League of Legends. Alright. How do I tell where I'm supposed to be going? Let's just go all the way back here. Hey. My cat keeps chewing my cables. Get out! Scram! FPS games were originally made with mouse and keyboard in mind, but in the 90s it was all about keyboard alone. Wait, really? No mouse? How does that even work? Alright, hold on, I'm gonna have to kick out my cat real quick. I feel like this is a common occurrence on stream. It is time to kick the cat out. I should probably put like a sound. What do I have? I think the only thing I have is this right now.
Good God! It's hideous. But beautiful in an ugly way. But mostly hideous.
Alright, I'm gonna kick the cat out. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. What sucks is that the cat is expecting it. I pick up the cat and she just starts purring. So loud. Alright. Direction pad, then control to shoot the gun. Oh, I see. That's interesting. Are you roasting your cat? No, I'm just fed up with the cat. Unfortunately, for the time being here. Alright. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely don't remember where we are or where we're supposed to go for the story. Is it this? I think this is a side quest. It can't be true. It can't be. Please, just listen. No, I don't want to hear it. Shinzo-kun, I'm moving. My family and I are going away to Edo. Why? Why are you doing this? It's my papa. He says we have to go there so he can work. When? When do you leave? Soon. Everybody's getting ready now. Why did you wait so long to tell me? I just couldn't. I'm sorry. Gomena sorry. I don't want you to be sorry. I want you to stay. What is this, a K-drama? What did I walk into? Don't be stupid. There's nothing I can do. Fine then. Just go. I never wanted to see your face again anyways. Leave me alone. Whoa. This kid is pulling no punches. Shinta-kun. Don't go. Young love. Slash of life anime? Exactly. Do you say goodbye to your friend? Papa. It's almost time to leave. The palanquin will be here to pick us up soon. Make sure you have everything packed. Okay. Then the devs had all sorts of different keyboard commands to do stuff with inventory, the numbers to cycle through your weapons. Oh, I see. Man, that little punk made her cry. Not the Gomena, sorry. Stone-faced K-drama. This is just a K-drama. This is the prequel. Sup? Hey Cole, how's it going? How are things? They could be better. We spent like an hour trying to update this game. And now me, as a grown-ass man, is just gonna stand here and watch this girl cry and then loot this pot. Oh, it's already looted. Am I supposed to... I think they're baiting me to engage with this crying girl. Sorry, man, kick her. No, we can't kick someone while they're down. She just got dumped. Hey, are you going to be all right? I don't want it to end like this. I don't want this to be how we say goodbye. I want to apologize, but I can't anymore. Thank you, mister. You were worried about me, right? Yeah. I'm Miho. You're nice, mister. Sorry, I have to go now. What kind of conversation was that? Put on some anime theme in the background? I know, right? This is just gonna turn into a rom-com. If it's okay with you, could I ask you for a favor? Hmm? What is it? If you run into the boy I was talking to, Shinta-kun, could you tell him something? Thank you. Is that all? Yes. I'm sorry. I'll understand if that's too much to ask. Use a heat action on her? We just body slam her into the wall? Goodbye, take care, mister. This is a ridiculous side plot. I think I can manage that. That boy, Shinta. He ran off towards the temple. We're just playing the messenger, I guess. Where's the boy? Boy, Doko desu? Where is the boy? Oh, I get to show you guys my new souped up gear. This is what I spent all this time grinding for. Yeah, look at that. I just got like an OP gun. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's the boy. That's the boy I saw arguing with his friend earlier. She asked me to deliver a message. Thank you, punk. Miho-chan, why'd you have to go? Why? And why'd I yell at you like that? Oi. He used the gun. I think there's a time. What was that Professor Oak saying? There's a time and place for everything. Now it's not the time. Huh? Do you need something, mister? Actually, I have a message for you from Miho. Miho-chan? What did she say? Thank you. Huh? Nani? That's it? That's all she told me. But why would she be thanking me? We just fought. I haven't done anything worth being thanked for. I don't understand. Were you and Miho close to one another? Yeah. Our houses were right by each other. Normally, boys and girls your age have a hard time becoming friends. Yeah, maybe. There aren't many girls in our neighborhood, though. Miho-chan didn't really have anybody else she could get close to. I remember she'd always look so lonely, so one day I asked her if she wanted to play with me. I see. For a while, Miho-chan wouldn't even say anything back to me. But I just kept talking, day after day, until she started talking too. And then we were friends. Heh, good going. Miho-chan is really fun to talk to. We laugh together every day. Stubborn sometimes, but she's really kind too. Sometimes the other boys can make fun of me for spending my time with her, but I never care. Dang, all the other boys are calling him a simp. Miho-chan is my best friend. But she's moving away, and she didn't even tell me until now. Maybe I was dumb for thinking she cared about me. Maybe she never wanted to be my friend in the first place. Do you really believe that? Huh? I think I know why Miho, Jesus Christ, wanted me to give you that message, and I think you do too. What she meant was, thank you. What Miho-chan meant? Thank you for your friendship, thank you for being born, or thank you for caring about her. I think it's either A or C. Can you imagine? It's thank you for being born. That's such a weird out-of-pocket thing to say. I think it's thank you for caring. Thank you for caring about her. Don't you think she must realize how thoughtful you've been? Thoughtful? You were more concerned for her feelings than you were of how others saw you. You stuck it out and really got to know her. I think Miho is grateful for that, don't you? Huh? So that's how she feels? Shinta seems to understand. I think I was able to communicate Miho's message clearly. That's why she probably couldn't tell you about the move until today. Try to see it from her point of view. Why would she keep something like that from you? Why did she wait to tell me? It went without saying. You're important to her. There you go. That's a big one. Use the gun. D-suplex. Maybe she couldn't tell you because that's how important you are to her. Huh? She knew you only had so much time left together. Maybe she didn't want anything to ruin that. She wanted to keep laughing with you until the very end. And that's why she waited so long. That's what I think. So then, are you okay with how you said goodbye to each other? No, I'm not. Mister, I have to see her one more time. I have to tell her I'm sorry. And I'm going to smile and tell her to be happy. That's how I want to say goodbye. Heh, good luck. Thank you, mister. I just saved a relationship. And I just had to kill a couple dudes for it. Her house is in Kawaramachi. I can see how it goes for them. Where's that? How did moving work back then? I don't know. They just pack their horses and leave? Alright. I gotta open up the map, right? Does the map? Our objective is to go back to the inn. Alright. Our entire goal was just to sleep. I think I can do that. That's an easy mission. Oh, never mind. Oi, look at that fancy sword you got there. Pricey ones are usually shite in the fight, but that looks like it might be sharp. Yeah, asshole, we're talking about you. How about you hand over that katana before I give you mine? Straight to the gut, that is. Dying on an empty street, pissing your fundoshi's no way to end your life, is it? You three are almost too tiresome to be worth dealing with. Enough of the braggadocio. You wouldn't want to get hurt. Who's this tidy samurai? Huh? Who are you? He's gonna get dead, buddy, not just hurt. No, I meant you, not him. If you boys want to play with your swords, do it elsewhere. The sight of you is dirtying my dojo's fine exterior. Dojo? Wait, does that mean you run this place? Swordsman Ginryu? Indeed, I am Ginryu, and you won't get another word from me unless you're willing to lay down your life in combat. Oi, this guy's bad news, I heard. Shoot. We'll leave, but I won't forget your face, pal. Buddy old pal. You're in for a rude awakening. And so the wind carries off our rubbish. And to think, those Ronin will not even spare me some gratitude for saving their lives today. Who are you? As you must have heard, my name is Ginryu. I offer instruction in the art of swordsmanship here. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. By the by, you are no ordinary samurai, are you? Whispers have found my ears recently, telling me of a man who's been ridding our city of rogues with ease and aplomb. What kind of word is that? What most piques my curiosity, however, is what sort of blade a man like that must wear. It's a Glock. You always gotta stay strapped. Rumors get around, yet nothing is more valuable than information. Only troubles await the man who does not listen to what he hears these days. Those Ronin seem to have heard of you. I guess you're skilled enough for word to spread too. Not at all. I am still an amateur. Every day I learn as much and more from my students. I ascribe to but one philosophy, myself. I believe that fighting should be beautiful, physically and mentally. Beautiful, huh? That seems like a difficult luxury to afford in combat. An understandable perspective from a man of your talent. However, can you deny the inherent artistry that exists in a blade? I've never seen it aplomb in the dictionary. I literally don't even know what it means. From context, I guess it's like of some sort of renown. Some sort of infamy. I don't know. Perhaps you might grace us with your presence at the dojo. It never hurts to freshen one's training, does it? Am I like supposed to be a guest of honor? Or is it, he wants a sparring partner. He's trying to use me. Beauty in a fight. The artistry of swords. Maybe I should stop by. Wait. Do you think it might be Wild Dancer style? It is Wild Dancer style. Oh, let's go. I want Wild Dancer upgrades. Alright, let's get to it. Never pass up free upgrades? Exactly. Had an inkling you would come today. Like you said, brushing up one's skills can't hurt. I'm interested in what you teach here. And I'm oh so interested in viewing your ability for myself. My students will also find this quite edifying, I'm sure. Allow me to first ask, what style of fighting do you favor? I mostly rely on my sword, but I have a sidearm too. When the situation calls for it, I sometimes use both at once. Oh my, I am most curious to see what that must look like. Forgive my hastiness, but would you mind sparring with some of my apprentices? There would be no better way to inspect your form. If you would, engage them using only your sword to begin with. When I signal you, incorporate your firearm. Sure, no problem. Everyone step back and ready yourselves. Yes, master. Please, sir, hold nothing back. Now have at them. This is going to be an easy clap. So we start with a sword and then we just shoot them in the face. Hold and release R2. The moment the attack lands, use left joystick and square to strike another target. Each attack consumes heat. What is this, like a Wild West standoff? Press... Was this press X and triangle to deliver an attack while evading? Press triangle while evading. It's like a little dash stab, I guess. Wait, this is actually kind of tricky. I gotta focus on the timing. Alright, that's one. We need one more. Ow. Come at me! Alright. Press to switch to Wild Dancer. Press... Hold R2 to shoot and slash while spinning around. Wait, what? Wait, I'm just a Beyblade. Press L1 before an enemy attacks to parry. Alright, we gotta get the parry. Oh my timing is so off. There we go. That's like a jab. I literally can't see. There we go. One more. Alright, we got it. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to kill him? That wasn't too bad. Beautiful. Absolutely, utterly beautiful. Splendid skill. Morning mists have been unlocked. You can learn it by inserting a soul orb into the corresponding slot. Splendid skill. Ghostly wind has been unlocked. Oh, we just got a bunch of upgrades. This is really a slash of life anime. Battery Bloodthirst talks again. Yeah. I'm ready to spill some blood. You guys are pretty good. I can tell your training has been beneficial. They are quite diligent, though there are still course in places. Each one shows tremendous promise. And yet your strength is even more impressive than I had imagined. Your technique is studied, although it lacks elegance. I welcome you to train here further. Whenever you care to, with time, you may come to embody my vision of a truly beautiful sword. You have a different way of looking at battle than I've seen before. I think you're onto something. Though, swordsmanship can be beautiful. It's not a bad idea to practice with that in mind. Indeed, the rigors of combat may be worn on your technique, but your fundamentals are unimpeachable. If you continue to train here, I guarantee your swordplay will gain an impeccable grace. That sounds nice, but a place in a dojo doesn't come cheap. Consider this an exception to the rule. I ask not for coin from my students. Rather, I have a fondness for rare swords. In lieu of payment, I would like you to bring me unique katana. After all, rarities are often the most beautiful of their kind. Finding uncommon swords for you might end up costing me more in the long run. Worry not. You may keep the blades for your own use. I merely wish to admire them once. Come equipped with a fine grade sword. Ah, that's kind of interesting. So I just gotta show him stuff, and then I get free training. That's a pretty sweet deal, honestly. Ryoma says, "Let it rip." I think that was the most fun move I've had. Like that's the most fun move in my entire roster. All right, we need to find the cart. I think the cart is this way, because we need to go all the way back to the beginning. Because while I was grinding, I discovered that you can fast travel using these little guys. I think we need to go here. Fushimi. There we go. I gotta be careful not to trigger this. There's a quest line right here that I don't want to start accidentally. All right, and hopefully we'll have an uneventful night at the hotel. Who's this guy? A letter for you? Received a letter. Right, I'll be off then. Letters can be read in the pause menu. Letters. Unopened letter. Congratulations. I did beat all the dungeons. Thank you. Alright. Let's head to bed. This way? I should call it a night. Time to rest. Is he just chilling? Chilling with some tea? It's me. I'm coming in. Why is he? He's not even looking at the guy. He's being all edgy and mysterious. Am I not responding? Are we not pals? He has no thoughts. His head is empty. Time to prepare myself a sandwich, that's for sure. Alrighty. It's kind of nice that we have an ally now. It's kind of interesting that I still consider him my brother, even after the fallout that we had. The story thus far. I think it's going to be unavoidable that we will kill somebody. It's kind of like, in order to make progress in my own quest, I have to throw my quote-unquote sworn brother under the bus. Is this a torture chamber? Oh god. This is kind of brutal. Who is that? That's life. Korean Virgil. Wait, this is Jungi Han. Is he gonna kill him? Wait, he's actually insane. Oh, the chief is alive. So happy that the name of Kree and Virgil stayed on the channel. I wonder if the chief is gonna show up. Who's missing? Oh, the ones that died. There were a bunch of imbeciles, honestly.
相手はあの人斬り異蔵だった。仕方あるまい。そういや鈴木幹三郎って確か伊藤参謀の口利きで隊長に抜擢したんじゃなかったか
I don't like that look. What was that?
こいつは伊藤一派にとっちゃ一大事だ。あと伊藤派で残ってんな。平助だけか。
嫌だな。俺は昔伊藤さんに兵法を習っただけですよ。これでも司令官以来の近藤派なんですから。
With this faction stuff is complicated. It looks like it's very political. It seems.
伊藤さんが新選組乗っ取った暁には副長くらいにはしてもらえんだろ。
Everyone's scheming.
新選組に派閥はない。局長以下、我々は皆人中報告を掲げる同志だ。そのことを忘れるな。へいへい。悪うござんした。副長様。
This guy is too lax. He's probably gonna die pretty soon.
どの流派だの、どの道場出身だのは関係ない。当然、司令官出身の人間だけが優遇されるわけでもない。それが新選組
It's a brotherhood.
のありようだ。ですよね、副長。
無論だ。もういい加減本題に入りませんか。私のように人中報告のため新選組に入った人間には司令官だの伊藤派だのそういった浮ついた話は飽き飽きだ。
The games? I'm getting lost here.
硬いね、松原は。私は勤王を歌い今日の町で暴れ回る長州や薩摩の志士たちが許せないだけなのです。副長、どうか本題に。噂によれば、長州の息のかかった男。
What is a Choshu agent? Wait, I'm so lost.
ああ、君たちに集まってもらったのは他でもない。今夜、新選組や歴史にその名を刻む。心して聞いてもらいたい。昨夜、監察の山崎がとある勤王
The spy.
手を捕まえた。
Oh, that was the Jungi-Han.
名前は古高俊太郎。実はこの男のねぐらから大量の火薬が発見された。大量の火薬やと。そんなもん何。
Was he trying to blow up the place?
それを吐かせるために古高を一晩拷問にかけた。
He's probably dead.
そして白状したところ、勤王志士40名による大規模な計画が発覚した。
なんなんや、その計画っちゅうのは。
御所放火。
The animation is a little rough here.
中は大量の火薬で帝のおわす御所を焼き払おうとしていたのだ。御所？お前なんか。
How are they even gonna pull that off?
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。でもそれっておかしくないですか？勤王って言ったら帝を敬ってる人たちのことでしょ。なのになんで御所を焼き払わなきゃならないんですか？
御所に火をつければ京都を守る幕府の役人が集まってくる。
Oh.
我々新選組もだ。それを一気に皆殺しにする気だったらしい。
It's not a very smart plan.
わしらっちゅうことか。なんや、おもろそうな話になってきたやないか。いや、 奴らの真の狙いは我々ではない。むしろその先、火災に乗じて御所から帝を奪い去る。
Kidnap the emperor?
帝を奪う。
Why would they do that?
奴らの狙いは帝を手に入れて倒幕の直命を出させることだった。結局連中は帝を政治の道具としか見ていないということか。
Hmm.
なんてことだ。で、わしらは何をやればええんや。その40人をとっ捕まえて切ればええんか。
What is a shishi?
まあそう焦るな。
I guess that's just like a foot soldier.
観察の山崎に連中の根城を探らせている。おそらく今夜にでも会合を持って計画の練り直しに動き出すはずだからな。
我々新選組は今夜その根城を襲撃する。
Tonight. We're moving fast.
よっしゃ、気持ちが乗ってきたで。久々に思いっきり暴れられそうやね。
せやけど40人もの勤労志士相手となるとどう戦ってええもんかわからんの。
んなもん切って切って
Pop off everyone's head. Just kill them all. No big deal.
それでせやけど甲州流軍学を極めるわしとしてはもっと無駄のない大将組に狙いを絞った戦いをしたいんや。
そないなもん賞金目当てなだけやろ。
金がないことには隊は動かせんからの。
Just after the money.
じゃあせめて誰が敵なのか名前ぐらい情報はないんですか。
主犯格は長州の吉田利麿という男のようだが、この計画には様々な藩の人間が関係しているらしく、特定が難しい。長州では堺、北野、土佐藩では長井、佐々木、中岡とかいう男の名前。
That's not a lot of names. We have 40 people to hunt?
斉藤、どうかしたのか。いや、別に何でもね。
そしたら吉田利麿を取れば報酬も跳ね上がると。
まあ、そういうことになるだろうな。
There are too many names for me to remember.
よし、他に聞きたいことはないな。それじゃあ、私と伊藤さんは夜までに襲撃の手はずを決めておく。諸君はそれまで通常通りに。
So what am I supposed to do? Just chill?
我々が普段と違う動きをすれば、連中に襲撃を気づかれるからな。
I'm surprised they haven't even started looking for a backfill for the two guys that died. Setting fire to the palace and kidnapping the emperor, the loyalists are going to extremes. Is Naoaka really involved in this? He could be in serious danger. I should find him. He's probably at Teradaya. Oh, that's the guy that we were talking with the other day. Alright. We'll give him a word of warning. Oh. He's trying to talk to me. Today I get to see what you're really made of. What's wrong? Can't forgive someone for attacking the emperor? Go ahead and crack down on the loyalists if you can. Sure. He says, what's the matter? I'm out of here. I gotta warn my partners. Howdy, partner. You're gonna die soon. Alright, let's take the fast travel. Let me in. I think it's this one. Dang, I am filthy rich. All right. Here we go. Do we just go to sleep or do we just chat first? I wonder if it takes us to the next day. We'll have to see.
はじめさん、今日はもう帰ってきはった？
いや、それより中岡は来てるか。
中岡さんやったらちょうど2階にいてはるけど。
そうか。
All right, we gotta warn him. Get out of here. Flee while you can. It's for your own good.
Oh, Sakamoto. どうかしたのか？
中岡、勤王志士が御所を焼くってのは本当か？
ああ？なんだそりゃ。
お前も一枚噛んでるのか？
ちょっと待て。一体何の話だ？
Uh-oh.
新選組に捕まった古高俊太郎って男が白状した。40人の勤王志士たちが
Oh, the guy might be lying.
火をつけ、帝を去る。
まさか、そんな大それたこと。
新選組は今夜、そいつらが今日のどこかで会合を開くと見て、襲撃の準備を整えている。
This is interesting.
もしあんたもそこにいれば、新選組の襲撃に遭う。
なるほど。それで知らせに来てくれたってわけか。
あんたは噛んでいないんだな。
俺がそんなもんに絡んでるわけねえだろ。
That's I'm so confused.
いくら勤王のためとはいえ、御所に火をつけりゃ、この町もただじゃ済まねえぞ。
ああ、町の人間が何人焼け死んでもおかしくねえ。勤王派とやらの正気を疑うな。
I don't think it's real.
だがその一味には土佐の人間も絡んでいるらしい。その中に中岡って名前が挙がっていたが。
土佐じゃよくある名前だ。俺じゃねえって。まあ、とはいえ、そいつらが新選組にやられるのを見殺しにするってのもな。連中に新選組の襲撃を知らせてやらねえと。
そんなことができるのか。
The problem is, how do we make it not suspicious, right?
確か長州の吉田利麿って男だ。
吉田利麿？勤王派の大物じゃないか。竹地とも繋がっていたはずだ。
何？それじゃあ竹地もこの計画に加わっているってことか。
Not so smart, is he?
少なくとも今日を焼くって話くらいは聞いているはずだ。あいつ自身はもう土佐に戻ったが、さっき言ってた土佐者ってのは案外勤王党の連中かもな。
竹地がこんな計画に乗ったっていうのか。
He's kind of lost his mind, I think.
お前にとっちゃ複雑だろうな。いくら勤王のためとはいえ、自分の兄弟分がこんな無茶するとは考えたくもないが。だがとにかく今は吉田利麿を探すのが先決だ。しばらく鳴りを潜ませるように伝える。俺に任しとけ。
あんた一人で。
仕方ねえだろ。お前は新選組に戻って普段通りにしてろ。情報を漏らしたと疑われないように。
そうだな。
お前は裏のある人間だ。せいぜい用心しねえとな。じゃ、ちょっくら行ってくる。
All right. At least he wasn't involved. He can handle informing the loyalists. I should head back to the barracks. The problem is, like, they probably know I left. And then the moment that the rats start shuffling about and escaping, wouldn't they pin the incident on me? I feel like I'm leaving a very obvious trail, like, for them to follow. Curious to see how this is going to play out. We'll just keep going. I think we'll try to hit up a boss fight, and then we'll look to end. Oh, Okita. Looks like we've got a real riot tonight. What's with the long face? Don't tell me you're scared of a little slashing. Interesting. Wait, did I miss the... Where's the boat thing? Isn't there like... Oh. They took away the fast travel. So there's probably a cutscene that occurs on the way there. That's the only reason they would take away my saving grace, my taxi. We'll just keep running. Uh-oh. For some reason this place feels a little less dense than like some of the other Yakuzas. I feel like in the overworld, the other areas can get pretty dense in terms of like full of people. Uh-oh. He's making a shady deal. That's Matsubara, the 4th Division captain. And is that the Crow, the information broker?
斉藤君、奇遇だな。いつからそこに？
あれ？旦那？
知り合いか？
ああ、いえ。お顔だけは。
He's got one of those faces, you know?
邪魔したようだ。
That's kind of funny.
君もこの男を知っているのか？こいつはカラスという情報屋だ。君とどういう関係が？
What? Is he trying to start something?
これ見たところ、私が一番お邪魔のようで、すみません、失礼します。
待て。
え？
What? He killed him!
何をしてる？落ち着け、斉藤君。なんだと？
What is happening?
この情報屋はたまたま私と君に雇われていたようだが、お互い密かに使っていたはずだ。
What?
つまり君が私に知られたくない情報、私が君に知られたくない情報を、この男は
They just straight up killed the informant. Just plain murder? The thing is, like, we were using this guy.
切るしかあるまい。君がたまたまこの場に現れたのがカラスの運の尽きだ。知らぬが仏。お互いここであったことは忘れるとしないか。あいにくだが、口封じのため簡単に人を切る人間と組む気はねえ。それに俺は知られて困るようなことは何もない。カラスが死んだ今なら何とでも言えるだろうよ。
What?
私はそろそろ豚舎に戻って休むことにする。君も遅くなる前に戻れ。今夜は勤労獅子を40人切るんだ。休んでおくのも仕事のうちだろう。失礼する。
40 more men to slay. We didn't even have to kill this guy. I wonder if we can, like, resurrect him. Like, bring him to the hospital or something. Is he actually dead? He must be really hiding something. No choice but to head back now. Is he actually dead? Oh, he's actually out. Wait. I thought he was gonna play like a bigger part in the story. So now I'm confused. Do I get another informant? I'm not really sure what's gonna happen here. That's an interesting development. I was not expecting that to happen. Alright, we should be fairly close now to getting to where we need to be. I was kind of hoping for like a boss fight there. I want to fight that guy. Here we are. Let's see if we can just start the big fight. The big wazow. The main event. A massacre.
戻ったか、斉藤君。ちょうどいい話がある。
What does he want with me?
なんだ。勤労獅子たちの会合場所だが、観察の調べで2カ所に候補が絞られた。
Oh, are we gonna split up?
池田屋と四国屋って宿だ。連中はそのどちらかで会合を持つ。そうか。どっちかはっきりするまでは隊を二手に分けて襲撃の。
Am I leading a unit?
君の3番隊は私と一緒に行動してもらう。
Oh.
ああ、 勤王志士が集まるのは池田屋か四国屋か。君ならどっちが臭いと見る？
Do I get to choose?
四国屋だ。
Oh, okay.
結構。では私と斉藤君は四国屋を受け持つこととする。
I can't tell if he's like trying to keep an eye on me.
池田屋っちゅうことか。ま、別にどっちでも構へんけどな。
Who's he going with?
話ってのはそれだけか。なあ、だが斉藤君、豚書からはもう出るな。これから四国や出動までは。
Oh, they don't want me leaving. I feel like there's like some other ulterior motive here. Leaving the barracks again will make me look suspicious. I'll stick around. Yeah, let's get out of here. Is he on the other team? Oh, I see.
相手は40人からの勤王志士へ。向こうも死に物狂いで抵抗してくるで。
Well, if you're lucky, they might be gone by the time you arrive. Or they might not be there at all. Oh, it's this guy. This punk.
そんなに怖がることはない。副長が君を呼んでる。すぐに土蔵へ来いとな。
I don't like this guy at all. Not after what he did. Hijikata's waiting for me towards the back of the barracks. Let's get out of here. Is he in the very back? Oh, he's in the torture house. This is the torture house, I think. Yeah.
こっちだ、斉藤君。
Is he trying to expose me?
こいつは。
見てわからんか。こいつが噂の古高俊太郎や。おもろいで。
He's a riot.
はじめちゃんもいたぶってみ。そんな。もうやめてくれ。
Does he even know anymore?
やめてほしければもう一度だ、古高。そこの斉藤君にもさっきの話をしてやれ。
At least 40. So it might not even be 40. It could be 80.
少なくとも40名。特に腕が立つのは吉田利丸と
Katsura Kogoro.
同じく長州藩の
This guy's about to fall over dead.
吉田はよう知らんが、桂は神道無念流の免許。
Supposedly.
剣も相当の腕やが、それ以上に逃げ足が速い。
He's famous.
ついたあだ名が。
Slippery Kogoro? That's a terrible nickname.
桂は長州の頭脳とも呼ばれる天才。今回襲撃における大衆首と考えていいだろう。一番いいのは生け捕りだが、取り逃すくらいなら殺せ。
Ideally alive.
わかった。いいか。
What an awesome nickname.
桂にしろ吉田にしろ。
I think Slippery is an interesting nickname.
それ以外の大使がかかっていっても無駄に切られるだけだ。
言われんでもわっとるわ。それよりそろそろ時間やないか。わしはもう、はよ人切らな収まらんで。
This guy's crazy.
ああ。行こうで、土方。もう火も落ちとる。
Alright, I'm ready. I'm itching for a fight. We haven't really fought at all.
新選組の大使が屯所から出りゃ、襲撃を感づかれる。屯所を出るときは一人ずつだ。その後はそれぞれ持ち場の宿へ行って待機してろ。いいな。
I feel like he might send one to follow me around. There's no way they trust me yet. Alright, let me... Wait, how do I get out of here? Up the stairs? Wait, this is interesting. It's like I'm in the middle of combat. The music is pretty good here, though. Right. We gotta turn up the Rizz to max. I don't think we can take the fast travel. We'll just walk all the way. Alrighty. Wait, how far is it? If I take a look, oh, it's right here. Wait, that wasn't far at all. I thought it was like in another town or something. We'll head over this way. We hit the right. Skirt. Oh my god, they're all here. Wait, there's more people here than I thought. Why would we all wear our uniforms? Wouldn't that make it super suspicious? He sent a spy. Oh, we get a signal from the other place? That's interesting. He knows that nothing's gonna happen.
松原と何かあったか。どうしてそんなことを聞く？いや、松原がやけに君のことを私に聞きに来たので、少し気になってな。
He killed a guy in cold blood.
なあ、一つ聞かせてくれるか。君はなぜ新選組に入隊してきた？そういうのは入隊する前に聞くもんだ。
He's deflecting.
これから入ってくるやつにはそうしよう。大した理由はない。他に行くところがなかっただけだ。そうかな。君ほどの腕があれば、どの藩の勤王志士にも歓迎されるはずだ。勤王だろうが幕府の犬だろうが、どっちでもいい。俺を高く買ってくれるところへ行くまでだ。
I feel like that's a weak reasoning.
なるほど。君の考えは簡潔でよい。
Thank you for the fries.
その点では私と似ていると言えるな。
He knows where I'm coming from.
聞いているかもしれんが、私はもともと百姓の出だ。局長の近藤さんもな。
Ah, we're farm people.
そうだったのか。300年前の祖先が百姓だったというだけで、父も祖父も剣を持つ。
I think what concerns me, like this plan is full of holes. Because the guy that I'm chasing after definitely knows what I look like. But I don't know what he looks like. But none of these people have raised any suspicious flags about me.
本当に強いものが必要とされる時代になったんだ。力さえあれば百姓でも志を持つことが許される。志
Is it a dream?
近藤勇にはそれがあった。私はそれを支えるために剣を振るい、新選組を鍛え続けている。幕府のためにか。いや、この国を守るためにだ。何？いずれ君にも話せる時が来るだろう。
What?
私はこれでも君を高く評価している。
Hold you in high esteem.
だが、今はとにかく私のやり方についてきてほしいと思ってる。
So I'm like a pawn in this guy's master plan.
人を切れってことか。それが
Be a warrior.
本分ってもんじゃないのか。そういや、そうだったな。
What an interesting conversation.
密偵が戻ってきたな。
副長、四国屋に不審はないようです。勤王志士たちはいる気配もありません。
No shishi.
とすると、こっちは外れか。池田屋です。獅子の会合は池田屋。
We are at the wrong place.
聞いたな。
Dang, we lost the 50-50. They might all be dead by the time we get there. I'm running. I'm itching for a fight. I'm ready to throw down. Oh wait, it's literally right across the street. Just right here. That wasn't far. I thought it was gonna be farther. What's happening? Armed and fighting back.
斉藤君、池田屋に入ったら吉田利丸と桂小五郎を探せ。雑魚は平大使に任せていい。
I get to take on the big guns. That's what we're looking for. Why is he shaking his head? I guess he wasn't able to convince the others to lay low. They moved so quickly they had no time to warn them. He's like, what are you doing? Alright. Me holding my Glock. Alright. This is the master technique I've learned through my hours of grinding. The infinite combo. Alright, almost infinite combo. Wait, these guys kind of suck. Or I'm just overpowered. Probably that. Alright. How do I was trying to use a heat action. We gotta body slam him. Wait, where is everybody? Quick time event? What is that, a dresser? Oh yeah, these guys stand no chance. They're melting. Cutting through them like butter. Wait, they're already dead. Wait, that's the second captain. Wait, what? How is he down? Oh, he's gonna murder this guy. Oh. That looked like it hurt. He's massive. Wait, isn't this one of like the... I recognize his face. He was a villain in one of the other games. Wait, if I clear this guy, do I get promoted? Because I did better than the second seed. Samurai of Choshu. No match for a gun. Alright, maybe some match for a gun. Oh, 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 ow. Oh. Yeah, that's right. You'll never get me alive. I'm reading this guy like a book. If I can't stagger him, I have to like start dodging right away. Oh shoot. There we go. Alright. I literally just Beybladed my way to victory. That was pretty good. Yeah, I'm way over leveled. Wait, did we capture him alive or did we kill him? Why does this feel like a horror game?
桂を探すんや。
Where am I supposed to find this guy? Confusion. Alright. Wait, are they asking to die? Do you know who I am? I'm the main character. You can't win this fight. I have plot armor. The fact that they pulled me into this room to face off against me. Rookie mistake. Oh, wait, this guy had a gun? Alright. Who is this? Oh, this is a normal guy. He's gonna die. Is this arm broken? Who is... They make it seem like a crazy ninja. Again? Good thing I have VTuber powers in my trooper squad. There we go. I do need to use some heat action. I'm sitting on so much. There we go. This way? Where's the guy we're looking for? Over here? Behind the sliding door. The one with the Sakura Storm painted on it. Please take him down. Yeah, I got you. Easy peasy. I don't like these spear guys. They just have way too much reach to deal with. Right to the right. They'll never learn. I think it's Beyblade time. I lied. Alright, where do we go? This way? There's a bunch of them in here. There we go, we'll spin to win. Okay, never mind. Finally a heat action. Okay, that was absolute overkill. I don't think we needed to do that. We have to go in this corner. We'll hit the left. Dude, this guy just keeps running. Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. The Big Mac Daddy. Wait, did he run away? Who is that? I'm confused. Who is this guy? Oh, he's the guy that introduced us to the crow. He paid for our crow guy. Chosu Domain. Boss fight? Yeah, I think this is the boss fight. This is what we've been waiting for. Cook up with such a stupid plan. What? That wasn't their plan. They were supposed to get caught. Oh, to get them caught. He was trying to cull the ranks.
辛い拷問にもあったに違いない。でも今日の街を焼いちまうってのよりはマシだと思ってたんだが。
That's true.
今度は自分の身も危なくなっちまったな。
Which means I have to catch this guy. Or I can let him go.
なあ、斉藤さんよ。
Is he gonna beg for his life?
命あってのものだねだ。どうかここは見逃してもらえないか。
あんた
This isn't how this works.
全部信じてくれとは言わない。でもさ、
I have a reputation to uphold.
この国は良くならない。それにあんただって土佐に戻ってやらなきゃいけないことがあるんじゃないのか。
He knows who I am.
竹地さんだってそれを望んでるはずだ。
竹地あんたなんでその名を
He knows too much.
なんでって。だってあんた坂本龍馬さんなんだろ。竹地さんから大体のことは聞いてる。
What?
あんたが新選組に入った理由も知ってる。だからあんたが俺を殺す理由はないはずだ。
This is not good.
だろ。
どういうことなんだ。ゆっくり話を聞かせて。
Oh, he was lying.
俺もまあまあ姑息の手は使うけどそんなことはしない。むしろ斉藤、
Oh, that's why.
そいつが桂小五郎へ。悪いがここで死ぬわけにはいかないんだよ。というわけでよろしく。
Oh, this is theatrics. Wait, so there is no boss fight.
俺のこの国を憂う熱き思い分かってくれるよね。
He's winking at me.
よくわかった。長倉、こいつは俺の獲物だ。手出しは無用に頼む。
なんやと。
You serious?
上等。
Am I going to lose to him? It's gonna be like some sort of ploy, right? I just don't know where this is gonna go. It's a boss fight, but it's kind of a fake one. Because it's all for show. It's okay, at least I get to use my heat actions. Take the glizzy shot. Oh, we've got him cornered. Ow. Wait, he can hit me while falling down? That's kind of nuts. Oh, wait, we're using like the same sword style. Thank goodness I have like insane amounts of health. It looks like he's using a similar style. There we go. Ugh, that's some damage. Can I use it again? Alright. Pretty clean sweep, yeah, pretty clean sweep. There we go. The deputy from hell. Good grief. Am I gonna get in trouble? I'm confused. He shoved me back? That was it? He's pissed. How does that work? I'm screwed. Like they were watching me for sure. Kiryu-chan? Hey, welcome to stream. Yeah, not quite, but close enough. Oh, are they not gonna turn on me? I mean, we got one of the big guys.
さすが逃げの心やな。
でも他の獅子たちは切るなり捕らえるなりできたんです。まあ、上々じゃないんですか。
ああ。それに、
Not only that.
収穫もあった。
あ
What?
何のことや。
You only played Yakuza 0? Oh, you have so much more to look forward to.
ほん
There's a spy.
しかもそいつはどさくさに紛れて獅子どもを逃がそうとしていた。
こん中にそいつが
Do they know? Is it me?
誰だろうな。
No, it was the guy that sussed me out.
土方さん、その裏切り者って松原さんのことでしょ。
何言っている。平助、くだらない冗談を言っている場合じゃないぞ。
Wait. Wait, what? It actually is him.
長州藩の人間なんだろう。君は。
副長、そんな私が長州だなんて。
カラスとか言ったか。その情報屋を使い、我々の情報を長州藩に流していた。
You've leaked information?
そして、そのカラスを君が処分したことも。
Oh, that's why he killed him.
お前、俺のことを撃ったのか。
監察の山崎が突き止めたんだ。3ヶ月ほど前から君が幾人もの情報屋に接触していることを。
Oh.
何かしらの目的があってのことだとは思ったが。
Wait, the plot. I knew he was leaking stuff.
患者だったとはな。
ちょっと待ってくれ。それならこの新入りだと同じようなもんだ。こいつもカラスと近い関係だった。疑うならこの男も。
The crow recognized him. Which means he knew that the crow... What? They're gonna execute him.
苦しいぞ。どの道裏切り者は粛清される。おとなしく死を受け入れたらどうだ。
He's gonna make me kill him.
斉藤君、
I'm getting initiated.
君がカラスという男と接触していたのは新選組に入隊する前なのだろう。
That is
な
true.
らばそのことを追求するつもりはない。
どうしてそれを。
今日の町の道場で腕の立つ剣士が天然理心流を探している。
Oh, he knows what I'm looking
その
for.
情報が私の耳に入らないとでも思っていたのか。理心流を追うことは罪ではない。その類まれな剣の腕を新選組のために使って。
They're just trying to use me. Wait, this is big brain
私は
stuff.
君を疑うようなことはしたくないのだ、斉藤君。
We'll go for some water. There hasn't been water on well or well. Wait, didn't he have me kill another guy too? He knows I can kill. Oh wait, I didn't kill the other guy. He killed him for me. B or B if possible. All right, sounds good. Thanks for popping in, Akko. Oh, he's gonna try to fight for his life.
みたいな学も教養も信念もないような男に付き従うお前らに長州がやられてたまるか。
He was a spy.
聞いたぜ。お前が新選組に入った本当の目的が。
Did I kill him? Wait, what?
源さん。
I thought it was my place to.
局長と弾を愚弄され黙っているわけにはいかない。邪魔をしてすまなかった。
What is happening? This is so complicated. There's so much complexity here. I think he's trying to save my ass.
よし、じゃそろそろ帰るとすっか。
We've lost so many captains.
そうですね。もうクタクタですしね。
松原が減った分、褒美の取り分も増えるってもんやね。
おう、そりゃそうだ。あんた、頭
Rip Bozo, have you ever played Devil May Cry? I've played DMC Devil May Cry, but that's the only one I've played. Is there one you would recommend I should start out with? He's not happy. Isn't slashing someone's back against the rules? I don't know.
敵を取り逃すことのないよう頼みますよ。
He knows I let him get away.
斉藤、
Something's happening.
よう覚えとけ。これが新選組っちゅう組織へ。疑わしきは粛清する。俺はお前を粛清しとうない。
どういう意味だ？
He's giving me a warning.
次に敵を見逃すときは、もっとわからんようにうまくやれ。ちゅうことへ。
How do you not make it so obvious, though? I was like fighting for my life out there. Play DMC 3? DMC is technically a crappy remake. Oh, I see. Is it like a spin-off? Or did it just end with that? Like there's no follow-up to DMC?
手がかりは東洋を殺害した件。天然理心流。その使い手である覆面の男は新選組の古参幹部たちの中に潜んでいるはずだった。龍馬は新選組として
It's gotta be the captain or the deputy.
後に池田屋事件と呼ばれる勤王志士への襲撃は一夜にして新選組の名を轟かせた。覆面の男に最も近いと思われる局長近藤勇はまだ姿を現さない。
It's a spin-off. Capcom tried appealing to American audience during the 2010s and tried making an edgy Dante or something. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess I'll look into DMC 3. Is that like a good starting point? I just haven't played any of the other games. What is this?
これは勝先生。幕府のお偉いさんがこそこそおいでになるとは。ここらで薩摩にくら替えでもする気で。
Oh, this is the guy we fought in the bathhouse. His name is Katsu. Is he trying to oust that guy? That's the best one in the series. It came out at the same time as Resident Evil 4 did. Oh, okay. I'll take a look at that. DMC 3 is a fan favorite, but DMC 4 and 5 are easiest to play. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I will have to look at those.
とても幕府の人が口にするセリフとは思えまへんな。今日は腹の探り合いはなしだ。私が本当は幕府側の人間でないということは知っているのだろう。ま、なんとなくは。これまで上の連中に異国に負けない国づくりを訴え続けてきたが、奴らの語りは変わらない。
What do you mean? Is he dismantling everything from... This confuses me. You know Japanese? No, I don't. I know a little bit. I studied some in university, but that's about it. Isn't this guy like part of the he was in the other Yakuza. He was like the son of a patriarch. No, he was like the son of a chairman or something. And he led like a coup. I think that's what I remember. They're using foreign firepower? Daigo Dojima? I don't think it was Dojima. It was like a rival Yakuza clan. Man, my Yakuza knowledge is so lackluster. I play them, but I don't remember any of the characters. Or like, I don't remember their names. I just know what they look like.
それがどうかしたか。ちょっと気になることがあってな。なんだ。お前が池田屋で桂小五郎と話したって内容のことだ。奴は竹地からお前の素性を聞かされていたんだったな。ああ。
What does that mean?
だとすると、いずれ桂はお前の正体を新選組にばらしちまうんじゃねえか。どうしてそう思う？所詮桂は長州の人間だ。その長州にとって新選組は天敵。隊長が勤皇派の大物と兄弟分なんて美味しいネタ放っておくはずがねえだろう。奴が俺の素性を組に密告すると。
Wait, I literally let him go.
そうすりゃお前は松原の二の前だ。三番隊隊長は粛清。長州にとっちゃ新選組の戦力減は願ったり叶ったりのはずだ。
I think he's reading into it too hard.
桂はそういう手を使う人間には見えなかったよな。でもよ。どのみち桂がどう出ようが、俺が新選組の中で動ける時間は。
He knows it's numbered. Okay. He's being realistic. They know who I am.
俺が天然理心流を追っていることは、池田屋で幹部たち全員に知られた。ああ、そうだったな。今のところ新選組にとって俺は戦力になっている。少しでも必要とされている間は粛清されることもないだろうが。残された時間はあとわずかということか。
Really, you remember Kiryu and Goro? Yeah, Majima is like a main player. Those two are iconic. But the supporting cast, not really. My memory only really... Because I recently finished Like a Dragon. So those characters I remember, but the OG ones, not so much. Ryuji Goda overthrew his father in the second game? Yeah, I think that's who I was thinking about.
近藤なら覆面の正体を知っているはずだ。ああ。天然理心流の元締めなわけだからな。近藤も局長である以上、いつまでも姿見せねえってことはないだろう。その機会を逃さないためにも、俺はなるべく豚書に顔を出すつもりだ。
This is interesting. I don't know how this is going to develop because we're in a really tricky situation. In the story-wise. Alright. I do think this is a pretty good stopping point, though. So we're going to wrap it up here for this week. Unfortunately, we weren't able to play the whole time because the game was freaking updating. But that's okay. It was fun to go on a natural disaster tier list. I guess tangent. Having trouble finding the words. Getting sleepy anyways. Yeah, it's getting quite late. But thank you everybody for hanging out. It was a bunch of fun. I feel like we could have gotten so much more of the story if the game was patched beforehand. So I'll make sure to patch it next time. But thank you for hanging out. It was fun. Just a reminder, the only other stream this week is this Friday. We will be doing an energy drink tier list, and if I'm not overdosed on caffeine, we'll probably try to do a Nintendo speedrun, and hopefully I'll be able to submit that run to get on the leaderboard at the very least. That will be my first. This will ideally be my first ever speedrun submission, so I'm super hyped for that. But that's really all we have for this week, and then next week we will probably try to start a new challenge, which will likely be Shadow Dragon. But that's not a one stream occurrence. It's probably gonna take multiple streams. So we'll break it up for the next couple weeks here. As a last reminder, I do have socials if you guys are interested. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Kick now. And then if you guys want to hang out off stream or have any suggestions for the stream itself, you can hit me up on the Discord. Just join the group, make sure you read the rules, and then accept the role, and you should be all good to go. Yeah, that's where I'll try to be hanging out for most of the time while I'm not streaming. For now, we'll look for somebody to raid. Let's take a look at who's online on Twitch, and on YouTube, we will end it shortly here. Doesn't look like too many people are streaming. We'll probably raid Chi. Yeah, we'll raid Chi, and then we'll call it a day. Alrighty, well, if you're on Twitch, here is a raid message if you guys want to participate. But that's going to be all for tonight. Hopefully you guys had fun, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.